Well, hello, fifth graders. Welcome to Holy Week. We're second week into, kind of third week, I guess, into our closure days. And you should have been working really hard on your linear perspective projects. You should be finishing them up this week. So your homework for this week in art class is to be finishing up all the drawings, okay? A couple things I want to go over. I'm going to go share my screen with you, so you can see where you need to go for all of your stuff and some other things to help you to finish these up, okay? So in a moment, I want you guys to take a look at, you're gonna go to your Google Classroom for fifth grade arts, okay? You've already been here, we've been here many times. If you go under stream, you're right now looking at my video under stream, you go under classworks, and remember we have this whole section called linear perspective, okay? That top one, system project requirements, make sure you are looking at this document. This is very, very, very in-depth, all the things that I'm requiring of you to do, from your landscaping to your motorized vehicle to 3D people. Now it needs to be planes, cars, trucks, motorcycles, ATVs, okay? Bikes, canoes, kayaks, these are not motorized, okay? So look through all these things. 4 or more 3D people, your activities over on the side, okay? So use that as your resource of what's required of you to finish up these projects for the drawing this week. Again, by the end of this week, all your drawing is done for your linear perspective projects. I did take this specific book right here called How to Draw Cool Wheels, and I scanned it last week. Forgot to tell you it's out here. Some of you guys discovered it already. But I scanned this entire book for you for doing cool different cars, okay? So if you found something else out on Google and how to draw it, great. If not, here's some really cool cars. Here's a little slug bug, Volkswagen Beetle, a lot of other cars to help you draw, okay? So get that motorized vehicle. Of course, you can do a plane, a helicopter, okay? Maybe that's a little bit more odd in the middle of your town or wherever you're at, okay? Also, last week I already loaded this on here is those scans of the drawings, okay? I know some of you have already seen these, so make sure that you are kind of getting an idea. Remember, you need 3 openings, and I've, of course, done more. 3 openings on the front, 3 openings on the side. You need to do the siding, okay? How you do that quickly is you use your ruler and you measure down maybe 1/4 of an inch on this main line here, and then you do horizontal and vanishing point. You have to do the siding, okay? I do have the idea of a log cabin. Maybe look at that. How did I create that, okay? So here's the different ideas of what you guys need to finish up. I have diving board for some of you, the little outhouse, a stream going down. I have a pond, a lake in the background, some cool windows. Okay, so finishing up your linear perspective, a lot of you probably still have to more develop the side, what's going on, landscaping, flower beds, activities, okay? Mine are not done either, okay? But it gives you an idea of what you guys can do, okay? Also for resources is how to draw different trees and shrubs, okay? These are all under our Google Classroom, Classworks Linear Perspective. So get some of those trees out. I can't remember what my number I put for requirements, but we should have probably 5 or 6. And then remember our 3D people, okay? How to draw different 3D people. So I'll stop sharing my screen right now so I can see you guys again. So remember, your homework for this week is to finish up your linear perspective drawings, all the requirements on that piece of paper that that's on Classworks, okay? A couple things. If there's something that you're struggling with or something you're not sure about, we can actually set up what's called a Go Meet. And I think many of you guys know about these already. I think your homeroom teachers are going to start using them. Mrs. Laura, Mrs. Hartnett, a little bit to meet with you. We can actually have a Google Meet with just 1 or 2 of us, okay? I know I actually have one scheduled today already, Monday in the afternoon, with one of your friends, one of your classmates, to learn how to do, I can't remember what I'm teaching. But if there's something you need help learning that you just can't figure it out, you need to email me or private comment. Actually, private comment's the best way, but we can set up a sometime this week in the afternoon till like 3 o'clock is when I do my independent Google Meets, because I do classes in the morning with some of the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So homework for this week, finish your whole linear perspective drawing. you need to, when you're done, take a picture. I think Mr. Bell has your camera turned on now that you can hold it up and take a picture. It doesn't have to be perfectly clear, but I have to see the details that you've been working on and that you're done with your project, okay? So by Sunday night, I expect to see an email from each of you showing me that you are finished with your linear perspective drawings. All your resources are over on ClassWorks on 5th grade Google Classroom to finish up with that. Next week, I will have a new video to tell you what you need to do for next week. And eventually, I hope to do a Google Meetup with you guys where I teach you how to use this online 3D program of making these three-dimensional on the computer. That's kind of our goal after we're done coloring our projects, okay? So linear perspective projects due this week by Sunday night. Email me a picture of them finished. All of your requirements and all of your resources are over on ClassWorks under right where this video is. So have a great Holy Week. Hopefully you guys are joining us for our Facebook live streaming masses. Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Stations of the Cross Friday this week, Holy Easter Vigil, 8 o'clock on Saturday, and Sunday morning, Easter morning, we have 8:30 Mass. So hopefully you're joining us for that. Remember, 7 o'clock, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Father John is doing Cookies, Prayers, and Stories with Father John, or Cookies, Stories, and Prayers with Father John. Go over to your school website, Facebook site, and maybe listen to some of those stories. I know the story he's doing on Thursday or on Tuesday is actually a story I gave him, one of my favorite stories. So hopefully you guys are using some of those great resources to stay connected with Father John and with our parish. So have a good Holy Week. Enjoy the beautiful weather that's going to be happening this week, Tuesday. I think that's tomorrow. If you're watching this on Monday, it's supposed to be 73 degrees. Get outside and do all that physical education that Mr. D is asking you to do. So have a blessed week, 5th graders, and get those linear perspective projects done. If you have any directions that I need to give you one-on-one, I can actually show you using my hover camera, do a drawing just like we're in class. So have a great week, get those projects done, and enjoy the beautiful weather. Take care.